International Affair with Simone Amelia, aka the Boss Lady, on the Cut Channel Dash Radio. I'm about to introduce D-Shep to his. Is this your first international affair? Have you had an international affair before?
No, it's my first one.
This is your first one?
Yep.
All right, well, get ready. Buckle up for the ride. You're in New York City. Right. This is not your first time here, I'm sure.
I've been here. I've been here a few times.
Do you like New York, D-Shep?
Yeah, when it's cold. I was looking forward to the cold weather. It ain't
you
cold.
like it when
yeah,
it's
I'm
cold?
disappointed because it ain't cold.
Wait, we have been waiting to get out of winter for like what seems like forever, and you want the cold weather?
Yeah, because I'm from Miami, so it's hot as hell down there.
You wanted a chance to break out like bubble coats and stuff.
Yeah, I got a bunch of jackets that I can't even wear now.
Well, you could. You'd look like a homeless person, but you could do it.
Right.
So you're now working with one of the best publicists in the game?
Yes.
Tiger Eye Entertainment?
Yes, ma'am.
Is she taking care of you, Doug?
Yeah, she like another mother.
Aww.
She owns us. Like she won't even let you correct your mistakes. So you be like, you're supposed to be doing this. You be like, you're right. She be like, don't tell me I'm right. Just get it done. Like, she ain't even playing with you. So yeah, you gotta respect that. Yeah.
Absolutely, because you've obviously worked with a number of people over the years, and you're not a new artist by any means.
No, ma'am.
But to a lot of, because you just did a media dinner here in New York City, and you are a new artist in many ways to these guys. Right. Yeah. How did you like interacting with? Because New York media is quite snobby. But you had everybody relaxed, having a good time. Did you have fun? Yeah,
I had a lot of fun. It was different for me because usually everybody around me usually do all the talking. But I was made to do the talking last night, and I ain't really friendly like that. Well, not with people I don't know, but I guess I have to be now. So, but yeah, I had fun just meeting everybody, and it was kind of weird seeing like the people who kind of push the buttons on music. Like if you just see them on the street, you'll walk right by them. Like you wouldn't even know that those people actually control things. So it was different. It was a different atmosphere.
And getting to see them, but then getting to talk to them, you get to see that they're not maybe what you would have assumed. And vice versa for you. I'm sure that they got to know you too. Right. Yeah. So Identity Crisis is the current release. Right. You've had releases before this one, obviously, but this is the one that we're hoping is gonna really make a splash. Right. What's the concept behind this release? I mean,
I'm kind of like the concept behind it was I'm kind of like pissed off, to be honest with you, and it's like
that's the best way to be.
Right, because I'm rapping, but at the same time it's like because you can hear people doing music, and you see what the music that people around you like. And so a lot of the music could be trash, it could be garbage, and obviously I don't feel like mine is, but I'm just saying, so it's almost me telling you that if this is what you like I could be stupid and do that too. But I'm not really doing it. I'm just kind of like basically touching on each influence I had in music and just kind of like, going down the lines of that.
You started with poetry, I read in your bio. You said, my father always told me the way to a woman's heart was through words. Right. He may have taught you something else, but we'll talk about that later. The conversation we had last night. But you started with poetry. Do you remember some of the first poems that you were writing? Were they romantic? Like how did you start writing?
Nah, cause I remember I think we had to be like in 6th grade, and me and my manager, best friend / manager, we
slash cameraman
/ everything, bodyguard, shooter, everything. But nah, he
literally
everything. So look, we was like in 6th grade, and to be funny, funny thing about it is I think I was messing with his cousin, and so I like wrote a poem like just to be stupid. And I wrote it. And then so it kind of like I gave it to you. It was corny back then though, but it still sounded good though. So I gave it to him.
What did it? Do you remember some of the lines in there? Come on, I know you remember.
No.
Yeah. What were they?
No, I think it started off like what's it? Well, I guess you can say you the one that got away. I ain't gonna do no more. But it was something like that. So, but we kind of like took it and it worked. Like you understand what I'm saying? It worked. So.
What do you mean? Like
it worked. Yeah, we got her. Well, I got her.
We got her, yeah.
Now that I look at it, we was kind of cheating because it was his cousin, so he knew like the ins and outs of things to go about it. But we used it, and we kind of like took that poem and just like start removing names and putting names. So like, if the girl was light skinned, it would be Sexy Red and Sexy Mocha, whatever color she was. And I swear, from 6th grade to like 8th grade, we had to use that poem like. I know some dudes still using that poem.
Right,
Like they still use it.
You handed it down in generations.
Yeah, it just went down, and they still, and it actually worked. It worked. It still worked. I'm telling you.
So you do have the whole poem still, you know?
Nah, I don't got it. I think the person who using it, he still got it.
But
I think I'm the only one who didn't memorize it, like, cause I used it as like,
you went on to bigger and better things.
Right? Yeah. It was original. It was an original copy, and everybody else got it and just was filling in the names. And
that is hilarious.
But yeah, I had the original copy.
But look, honestly, there's some women out there nowadays that can get so easily impressed. A 6th grade poem might get them.
No, it was fine though. It's fine. It was good. I think it'll work on everybody.
All right.
Cause you know it's corny.
I wish you remembered it.
It's corny, but it's cute at the same time.
Yeah.
So it worked though.
It's like 50 cents. If I was your best friend, it's like the same type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, obviously your lyrics have evolved since then, a little bit. Let's get into some music. Introduce what's the main track that you're pushing right now?
The main track is a Public Announcement.
Okay.
Also, is another one called Legendary, but those are the two that we're
Let's go into Public Announcement. Talk a little bit about the concept behind that track.
Public Announcement is because I feel like a lot of answers, like if someone's come on a rap show, I feel like they ask them, like just say they ask them who the top 5 rappers is. I feel like people feel like they have to show respect and give a generic answer. So it's like the top 5 rappers is Big, Pac, Big L, Eminem. Yeah, like I think that the top 5 answers is generic, but like I saw I think Trina came on somebody's show and they asked her like who was her biggest influence, and she said Jay-Z. And Trina from Miami, like you lying. Like I can't say I know you that well, but you lying. If you from Miami and you say Jay-Z was your biggest influence and you're her age and you grew up in the time she grew up in, like you lying. Jay-Z not your biggest influence, like Trick your biggest influence. So I feel like if you from a certain area, like you from LA, Jay-Z can't be your biggest influence. Like I think it's all dependent on, like I just feel like everybody gives generic answers. They like who the best football player all time. They're gonna give a generic answer. A football player gonna give you Michael Jordan, the best basketball player all the time. Like I just feel like everybody. We was in a time where everybody was just giving a whole bunch of generic answers and everything. So I just kind of like want to give my opinion on everything and how I felt about every situation and every question that's generally asked in music or sports or whatever it was.
So you're making a public announcement
to
everybody you feel is faking the funk.
Yeah, right.
Okay. All right, let's play the track. Public Announcement, D-Shep. We'll be back. International Affair with Boss Lady.
All fact, non-fiction. And after I spit, these niggas will probably send their henchmen. Fuck them. Now that I've got